Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mad Church Disease Podcast. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining me on tonight. I am y'all are so funny in this darn chat. I'm just looking and reading and thinking. Shout out to all of you that are joining me so much. Thank y'all so much tonight. Shout out to Daryl Moore. Thank you so much. Shout out to Fred Samuel for the Purple Hearts. Thank you. What's up, Gerald? Good to see you here as well. Lynn Pearson, good to see you here. And thank you for the Purple Hearts. Also, Denise M., thank you so much. Louis Franklin, thank you so very much for coming and being faithful and supporting the channel. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. Sharon, thank you so very much. Sharon, you using all these purple hearts. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it, Sharon. Daryl, again, who we got here? Patsy, thank you so much, Patsy. Good, thank you for being here. Daryl, thank you as well, sir. You guys, make sure you guys share the video out. We would appreciate it. Miss Lex, thank you for the purple hearts. Chosen Treasure, thank y'all so very much as well. Mary, thank you so very much, and we appreciate you being here as well. Thank you guys. Thank you to everybody that is here tonight. I was thinking about taking today off because I've had so much stuff that I've been doing. I'm trying to make some new graphics, as you can see, for the platform and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And so I was like, should I go live? Because I am really, really working here. But I was like, okay, I probably should go live because it's not like we don't have enough stuff that we could talk about, right? So yeah, so I decided to make sure that I was live today. All right, so let me go ahead and get some preliminary things done for today. If you guys, if you have not yet subscribed to our newsletter, please make sure that you do that. The moderators will put the YouTube link down in the description below for you. That way you can go over and subscribe and become a part of our newsletter. The newsletter is going to become really, really important coming up here, you guys, because I may not always go live on YouTube. Sometimes I may go live on Instagram. I may go live on Facebook. I may go live on one of the other platforms. And so if you want to know when I'm going live, you're going to need to be a part of the newsletter and the SMS club so that I can send you guys a text message. And we will be using our SMS system, yay, this month coming up. So you guys make sure at the tail end of the month, we'll be using that. So go ahead, sign up for that now. You guys need to go ahead and do that. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Make sure you go over there and sign up for the newsletter and the SMS system. Okay. All right. That's that. Now, also for those of you that are supporting the show tonight, you know that we ask at least 10 of you guys to at least support the show. And so if you guys could do at least $10 to support the show tonight, that will be great. You can use your phone to scan the QR code that's off in the corner there. And that will, get you right over to our information. And you can also see the Cash App information is right below me right here on the screen. So we appreciate you doing that. Now, I want to send some shout outs to those of you that have already started supporting the channel on tonight. Y'all know Thursday is our flagship night. So we only need at this present time 7 more of you guys to do at least $10. So we're almost there, you guys. So we only need at least 7 more of you guys to support the program on tonight. Shout out to Marshall, thank you so much, and Sabrina, thank you guys so very much for your support for the program. So shout you guys out as well. All right, guys, my goodness, we've had a busy couple of days, haven't we? Haven't we? What's up, Christine? What's up, CC? What's up, God is Agape Love? Thank y'all so very much for coming on in here. We've had a busy couple of days, and if I'm not rushing tonight, just know I'm not rushing because I'm a little tired, and so I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I got one video tonight that I need to get prepared for the members only, that I'm going to upload in the members only. But I also need to start preparing for Saturdays and Sundays YouTube shorts that are going to be dropping on YouTube. And so I need to get those prepared. I haven't prepared those yet. Normally, I like to be ahead of schedule with that stuff. I like to have all of that stuff done by Thursday so that I can queue it up for Friday and have it drop on Saturday and Sunday for you guys. And just know I have no plans on going live Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to try to take those 2 days and just kick it and just chill. All right. So that's that. So that's how that's going. And so, yeah, and we're going to be talking about, uh, you're going to be learning, about brokenness in the membership area. I did a whole new teaching on what it means to be broken, and having a contrite heart and a contrite spirit. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow in the private membership area. The video's already done, so you'll be able to watch that. It's probably about 20 something minutes, and I'm going to be trying to do that a little bit more. So thank y'all so much. Lady BB, thank you so very much for stopping by. And April, thank you so very much for stopping by and giving me the purple hearts as well. And look at Daryl trying to be fancy tonight, talking about he watching on his plasma TV. I'm watching on my plasma TV. Okay, Daryl. All right, cool. So I'm going to be trying to make sure that you guys have some fresh content as well. So that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're at. Okay, so that's where we're at. I don't even really know where I want to start. Let's start backwards. Let me just start some generalized talking here for just a minute. I didn't even upload. Hold on, I didn't even upload this. I didn't even upload that either. Let me put that over there. Let me just throw this up here for just a second. This is pretty much what we're going to do tonight. We're going to deal with, of course, hot topics and just, kind of have our little general conversation. What's up, Shy Rosalind? So thank you for being here. And so that's pretty much what we're going to do. So with that being said, let's roll the bean footage back. We have, for the last several days, maybe about a week and a half, been experiencing, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the clash of the prophets, the you know how they have the clash of the champions. For those of you that are wrestling fans from way back in the day, y'all remember when WCW and the NWA used to have the clash of the champions. So right now we've been having the clash of the prophets. Can y'all believe that all of the stuff that we've experienced over the last week or so stemmed from one man mentioning one woman for less than like 3 minutes, and we had fight after fight after fight online? I mean, it just blew up. And it was one of these ways where, one of these instances where I was like, oh, this is something I just want to kind of take a step back and take a look at, and I made a couple of videos where we kind of discussed it a little bit. But once you sort of look at how things were playing out, you was like, there's nothing godly, and there's nothing that God's not involved with this. This is ego, this is people trying to save face. That's all that was, right? And so so I just found it to be quite fascinating. So Jonathan Ferguson mentioned Tiffany Montgomery's name, and then the next thing you know, we didn't hear from Jonathan Ferguson at all anymore. Like, Jonathan Ferguson just straight up disappeared. We don't even know what happened to Jonathan Ferguson. But Tiffany started fighting with everyone. Jackie Hill Perry, her husband, Mark Moore. Who else did she fight with? A couple other preachers. There was another preacher. She mentioned Matthew Stevenson again. I mean, it was just like one thing right after the other, and we're just like, wow. And so it was an interesting thing. Respective angle, yeah, we're gonna get there. We haven't got there yet. You're on time. Thank you, sir. You're on time. We haven't got there yet. And so it was just really interesting, that whole situation. And then here comes Brian Karn again, with his scandal. And I'm not really surprised with Brian Karn. Brian Karn doesn't shock me at all. What I really am surprised is that everybody else is surprised. Like, I've known Brian Karn and how this dude operates for so long, and it's just going to keep happening. I hate to admit it, and I hate to say things like that, because people be like, oh my God, why do you say that? He's just shown us over the years who he has been. And if you guys have not watched, and that's why I got Demetrius Senegal on this thumbnail. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch Demetrius Senegal, He did a really good video yesterday talking about the young lady Vashti against the culture or the cult of church and the church mentality. It was a really good video. Now, very rarely are you going to find me agreeing with anything that Demetrius Senegal says, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised that I actually agreed with a lot of what he said in that particular video. There's really no excuse that you can make for Brian Carn. Now he's, in his arrogance and in his boastfulness, he's sort of thumbing his nose in the face of everybody, like, he's untouchable and nobody can do anything to him and nobody can hurt him or whatever. But it's an interesting situation. That's just to say the least, and I'll leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave it there. But I'm gonna love to hear you guys sound off about this tomorrow, and I don't want y'all to be scared to come up. Hey, Miss Furlow, it's good to see you. Hey, Miss Furlow, I hope everything is well with you. I hope your family is well. I know that you were going through it for a while. So we are praying for you and praying for your family. So I hope you're okay and you guys are doing better. Okay. Cause just know that you have been in everybody's thoughts and prayers. Just know that. Listen, you know what, Daryl? I was trying to think of this woman's name yesterday. Did y'all remember? I kept saying the evangelist lady, and none of y'all said hood evangelist because it did not dawn on me. The hood part didn't dawn. And I kept saying yesterday, y'all know that lady, the evangelist lady. And y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all just left me out there hanging yesterday. I was like, oh man. I was like, yeah, they left me hanging yesterday, but yeah. So yeah, that's what the situation was, with that situation. Now let me see here. So hood evangelist, y'all remember Daryl? You remember when she had to apologize to me because she went off on me for no reason, and then she came back and apologized. And somebody find out what happened to hood evangelist. Hopefully she's okay. Live is good. Good to see you here as well. Oh Lord, that's too funny. Somebody said, I said her name, laugh out loud. You just don't pay attention to my comments. Listen, Katrina, I try to stay out of the comments first of all, because I have these military drill sergeants as moderators, and they be telling me to stay out of the chat. So I have to try to stay out of the chat because I will get distracted. And so I have to listen to the military drill sergeants that I got. So I do be trying to stay outside. I be trying to stay out of the chat. So I really do, because I do be trying to stay up out of there. Yes, I do. I ain't gonna tell no story. Somebody said, is Carn sweet talking some of these leaders? Because I don't understand how they ain't correcting his tail. You know what? I mean, it's hard for you to correct somebody who's paying money to you. I think a lot of these people that claim that they have all of these coverings, most of the coverings are just a cover for, when they get into trouble or they have some type of situation, and the preachers and pastors can cover for them, because that's pretty much what's been going on. If you want to know the truth about that, Gerald, that's just how I figured, I see. Look, and then here come Lynn talking about she did. Well, I know you ain't saying nothing because you all the ones that tell me to stay out of the chat. I just stay out. I be trying to stay out. I do be trying to listen. Hook 1, 2, 3. Shoot, I'd be trying to listen. Oh, somebody said she's on Facebook, so she's not on YouTube anymore. Okay, I need to look her up. Just, because every now and then you just want to make sure people are okay. That's all. And she was funny. Some things that she would say would be so funny. And to be honest with you, some stuff that she would say, it would be quite interesting. And, I love the freckles. Her freckles was something that always stood out to me as well. So I love the freckles. And somebody said, who is Hood Evangelist? I know. Listen, if you don't know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She said she's still talking about him today. My God from Zion. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, that's a given. That's a given with so much stuff. That's a given. That's an absolute given. And look at April. Here come April. Y'all something else talking about who is it? Well, they're not on YouTube anymore. I told you all we've been around for a while, so some of these people we know, and so we're just like we know these people. Um, Yes, I did. I heard about it, Daryl. I heard about it. I don't know the details of it at this particular point. But well, I mean, are you surprised, Daryl? Daryl, come on. Are you surprised with the way that they've been handling the money over there? Marvin Winans and them has been handling the money so poorly over there. I'm not surprised they don't have more lawsuits. I'm surprised some of the believers inside the church and the members of the church ain't sued them. That's what I'm surprised at. I'm really surprised by that. Yes, you have a question. Go ahead and ask your question while I can see it before I get ready to get into our first story. So you might want to go on and ask your question. And you might want to go on and ask your question. Because I got a couple of little stories that I want to mention to y'all. So let me cue up what I'm about to bring up here. Let me cue this up. Respective angle, they're off and on. From what I understand, they were supposed to bring in the National Guard, but the National Guard they're supposed to only like protect one building. And so the point of having the National Guard here is just like really dumb. Like I don't even see the point behind that. That's like really, really stupid. Yeah. So yeah. I don't see the point of that. Now that part I don't get that. I really don't. And that's just me because I don't know why they have the National Guard here. So yeah, don't understand that. It says, hey, Marcellus, is Brother Lee still around? Is he okay? Yes, Marshall, he's still around. Brother Lee has a catering business, has a cooking business that he started that's doing very well. So he's doing very well. Everybody is doing very well with CFR wise. Everybody's doing great. And see, that's the other thing that a lot of people don't know. We may not be out here in the front, but we still we talk to each other normally through social media or phone calls. I actually talked to Brenda this morning. I was on the phone with Brenda this morning. You guys remember her as Oregon sister. I was on the phone with her this morning. And so, yeah, her and I was having a conversation. So yeah, we was on the phone. Somebody said, did you hear that a sheep's private area is like having... Are you surprised by those comments? I hope not. You all, I live far from Los Angeles. So, I'm not really in the midst of that. And I do thank a lot of you for your concern because some of you reached out to me on social media asking me if I was okay. So yeah. It's the freckles for me. Sheridan, what's up, Sheridan? Sheridan, I got to catch up with all of your videos and your vlogs, and I need to make sure that I hit the bell notification. I thought I hit the bell notification because sometimes you and Tasha Global go live, and I never get the darn notification. And weren't you supposed to go live like in the last day or so because of the BET Awards? But I think you didn't go live when you were supposed to go live because I be checking. I do be checking. Okay. So I just want to let you know that I be checking. So you guys need to go live. So yeah. And yeah, our governor is definitely going to do that. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to come back here in just a minute. We're going to be talking about I'm going to frame it under YouTube beef because there's some YouTubers. There's a YouTuber who was shot down and murdered. Him and his wife was killed. And that whole situation is a whole mess. A YouTuber and his wife was gunned down. We'll talk about it in a second. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease Channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family. where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. All right, everybody, if you are a budding YouTuber or you are a professional and you want some business advice on some things, social media and marketing, you can most certainly reach out to me. I have, my God, over 20 years experience with marketing and with social media. So you guys most certainly can reach out to me. The moderators will put a link down in the comment section. There's a link to this link in the description as well. You can definitely reach out to me and I will do my very best to help you. Marshall, to answer your question, TJ is doing well also. I communicate with TJ primarily through social media. He is actually running a restaurant now down in Louisiana. And he's got a whole bunch of other projects that he's working on. TJ is one of these people who he always has his hands in multiple things. So yeah, just so that you know, he's doing great as well. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, Lynn, I suggest you probably might want to go to bed then. It's okay. Go get yourself some rest. Because trust me, I'm tired too. I definitely understand it. And I know it's late for you guys over there on the East Coast. But to all of you all that are hanging in with me, thank y'all so very much. Let's talk a little bit about this first situation. I'm going to jump to this because I know everybody wants to know about these YouTubers. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video first, right? I'm going to play the video and I'm going to leave this up big. Y'all. This is when YouTube beefing goes way too far, right? So a YouTuber and his wife were on the Las Vegas Strip where they live. They live in Vegas, and they were going live on the Vegas Strip, and they were, just going live and talking to people, whatever. Well, one of the guys that they've been having beef with for the past 2 years, actually showed up and he unalived the husband. He started shooting the husband. And you'll see, and then the wife got, into the situation. But what you may not be able to see in the beginning part of this is the wife kind of jumped in front of him and was telling, hey, don't come here and start no mess. So while she was standing in front of him, telling him, don't start no mess, he raised up his weapon and the rest is history. Here we go. Take a look. All right, guys. All right. Now, let me pull that down. Now, that's just let me so I can give you the names of these people. All right. The YouTuber's name was Finney the Legend and his girlfriend. They were gunned down in front of the Bellagio Hotel. And there was another YouTuber, and his name is Sin City Manny. Okay. He actually took and gunned down the husband as well as the wife. When the wife went over, she ran back and she got her camera, and you heard her screaming, "Are you effing kidding me?" And then you heard her. Well, in the actual video, he shoots her. She falls to the ground. The camera falls to the ground. And I'm told, because I didn't see it, that you could see, like, I guess, blood kind of trickling from her or whatever. But I wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to talk about this because this is what beefing on YouTube can ultimately get you. This is what beefing on YouTube can do to you. You coming online beefing and beefing for dollars and cussing folks out and fussing and fighting and hollering and screaming and yada, 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 eventually can lead to someone's passing away. And this is crazy to me. And when I went back, because y'all know me, I went back and I went through both YouTube channels. I went through everybody's YouTube channels. They were going ham on people. Now, let me tell you, just give you a little backstory here too. One of the reasons, the first reason why they started beefing was YouTuber Sin City Manny actually pepper sprayed, or, the legend's wife, or girlfriend. He actually had pepper sprayed her in the face, and that's how they all, became, started knowing each other. Well, I'm telling you what it was. It was YouTube beefing. Just like we be over here cussing and fussing and yelling and doing all of this craziness on the internet, like we was doing. That's what it was. Calling each other names and all of this stuff, right? I'm giving you the channel name so y'all can go look it up for yourself. You ain't even got to believe what I said. Finny the Legend. It's spelled FINNYDA Legend. Okay, Finny the Legend. That's his YouTube name. And the other fellow's YouTube name is Sin City Manny. And that's Sin City is one word, SINCITY. So Sin City and then Manny. Okay. But I'm trying to get you guys to understand something. The bigger and the larger point for me with this is the beefing. Beefing led to what you just saw. Beefing. They've been beefing for 2 years. Now, I don't know if Daryl Moore is still awake, because I know he be working and it gets to be late for him too. But this is a trip to me. Here's why this is a trip. Because these people are beefing, calling each other names and all of this. What's up, Mike Moore? And these folks are literally going out here and fighting each other and raising up weapons and so forth. Well, sometimes you'd rather bring a Glock than to block. I guess that's gonna go down in the Mad Church Disease archives, because some people would rather bring a Glock than to block. Okay, and shooting somebody on the Las Vegas Strip, he literally shot and killed both of them on the Strip. Oh yes, he turned himself in. Believe it or not, how I found out about this, my friend, I have a friend on YouTube called Madam Whipass. I've been knowing Madam Whipass for about, oh my God, like 14, 15 years, probably longer than that. Madam Whipass called me yesterday. She said, Marcellus, she said, did you hear the news? I said, hear the news about what? She said, that's her YouTube channel, you all. It's Madam Whipass. She called me. She said, Marcellus, you hear about the YouTube thing? I said, no, I ain't hear it. She said, oh, let me send you the link. And when she sent me the link to the person's X account or Twitter account, I said, you got to be kidding me. Beefing? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Madam Whipass is the person who lets me know about all of this. Let me know, too, about some of that beefing sector stuff. Because Madam Whipass showed me a video a long time ago of a woman in an IHOP who eventually, I think she went to jail or got probation for like a couple of years. He lying about, listen, let me tell you something. Now, he know he lying. Explain why that's not going to work. It's not that whole defense is not going to work. That defense is not going to work. Because he trying to say that the girlfriend's gimbal, he thought it was a weapon. The little gimbal that you hold up to film yourself. He trying to say he thought that was a weapon and she was coming to get him. Now, here's how you know this is not going to work. And I hate to do this to y'all again, but let's just go here for just a second. Hold on, you lying wonder. How are you going to claim that this, amongst all of these other people, and the woman actually came and stood in front of you and told you, don't start no mess, just don't start nothing? Who went to jail? No, the girlfriend is dead. What are you talking about? Okay, let me stay focused. All right, so it's not gonna work. That whole thing ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. And he unloaded on him. He didn't shoot it once or twice. He unloaded the gun. Who went to jail? I don't know who you talking about went to jail. I don't know who went to jail. Oh yeah. Whoever the woman was, yeah. Whoever that woman was, yeah, I don't remember her name. But yeah. Somebody, because Christine told me, yeah, she's back on YouTube. Y'all got me going here. Yeah, and he's definitely gonna try to say self-defense. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Yeah, but this is what beefing does for you, because after a while, people get tired, and some people they can't take it, and they can dish it out to other people. You know what I'm saying? But when you light they tail up, they can't stand it. And what I saw is Finney the Legend. And get this. Y'all not gonna believe this. When I went to go look at everybody's YouTube channel, y'all would think that these people had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Finney the Legend had 6,000 subscribers, y'all. He hadn't even got to 10,000 subscribers yet. And so you know what that says to me? You're making these beefs bigger than they are, and you're thinking that more people are watching you and listening to this stuff. Most people are not watching these beefing and all of this beefing. And Mike Moore, it don't look like self-defense to me, because it's not self-defense. It's not self-defense. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's not self-defense. It's not. It's absolutely not. And that's where I am with it. But that's what beefing will do for you. So when I tell y'all, and I told y'all I wasn't participating in none of that back and forth with these YouTubers, and I meant what I said, because I'm going to tell you one thing. After a while, you get tired of talking. As a grown man, you get tired of talking to people. And you be like, okay, dude, let's just knuckle up. If this is what you want, let's be men about it. But see, here's what these people do. They go get guns. They go get Glocks instead of doing the block. So over here, what I'm becoming an expert in is the block. I'm blocking some folks. Oh, and I have blocked some folks. Oh, yes, I have. Oh, and let me tell you something. My cousin who has a nice little following over there on TikTok. She goes live in the mornings on TikTok. Let me tell you something. She blessed my soul this morning. When I tell you she blessed my soul this morning, oh my goodness. We had a time this morning on her live TikTok. Let me tell you something. Well, I don't know if cussing will do it. I know some other things that'll do it. Because it wasn't just merely cussing. I can tell you that. It was a lot more than cussing. When you pepper spray somebody's wife in the face, it's a little bit more than cussing. But my cousin really blessed me this morning. She really spoke some life into me. And I haven't said anything to her. I haven't had any conversations with her. And she pretty much just read everything that's going on with me right now. And I was just like, wow. And we had a great conversation about folks surrounding me and the situations that I've been in. We had a wonderful live this morning. And I don't know what her TikTok handle is, but I'm gonna get it and maybe put it in this description. But you all, it is awesome what she did over there. And so if she comes in the chat tonight, I'll try to see if I can get her to put her link or something in here. Yeah, but Miss Lex, let me tell you something. That's another reason why, as a YouTuber, I try to protect myself for the most part. And but I live a good, clean life. So if you just mad at me, you just mad at me. And you're probably mad at me for something that you started and you got mad that I finished. Because see, the thing about me is I don't go out bothering people, but I will have commentary, but I don't purposely go out to be malicious or hurt people. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are agitators. Some people specifically go out to hinder other people's progress and mess with people. That's why I say a lot of people should be praying for crop failure. And what you see on this here screen, what you just saw, that is the most disgusting thing in the world to me. It really is. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And that poor wife is something else. She said he had a grudge because the couple were done discussing him. Well, and probably that too. But Finney the Legend was on that boy's head. I ain't gonna say that now. If you go watch them videos, he was on that dude's head now. Oh, he's gonna get life. He unalived 2 people, you all. He's gonna get life. Listen here, Katrina, you darn right. And here's the funny thing that gets me with these people, Katrina. I can't even talk today. Katrina, here's the thing. They come poking the bear and messing with you all the time. And let me tell you what my cousin said to me this morning, what we were talking about. It's the little innuendos, the little comments, the little snarky remarks, all of that little stuff. I hadn't had no conversation with her whatsoever. And I'm not kidding. She talked to me this morning and laid it all out for us this morning. And I was like, this is so God ordained. I was like, okay. And because I was like, okay, Lord, am I going in the right direction? Because I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do, and it's almost like when you are determined to do what you're supposed to be doing, it's like everything starts trying to, impede and uphinge your progress. And I was like, you know what? Because I have been too faithful. I have been too good to people. And I don't deserve some of the mess that's been surrounding me. And so guess what? I'm just flicking off all the mess and all the drama and getting rid of it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And I'm keeping my peace because that's what I was told to do this year. The man of God called me on the phone. Thank you, Dawson Speaks. Shout out to Dawson Speaks, and told me to protect my peace. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Amen. All this video seems malicious intent. However, looking at this tape, he can't claim any mental issue for this one. Yeah, pretty much. He going to jail. I don't care what nobody say. They had 5 children. I heard that a GoFundMe. Okay, well, somebody find the GoFundMe link so we can post the GoFundMe link. Catherine, if you can find the GoFundMe link, and I'll go actually make a donation to that myself personally. Because I don't, they had children. They've lost both of their parents. Both of their parents are now gone. And I don't care what nobody say. Don't nobody treat you like your parents. So you go to live with a cousin, an auntie, an uncle, and all of that kind of stuff. You don't get treated the way that you get treated when you live with your parents. It's completely different. And God forbid if they get put into the system or something, because 5 kids is a lot, right? That's a lot. And his wife had if you watch the video, she had such a bubbly personality. She was so nice and talking to people on the strip. They just seemed like really good people. And Finney seemed like a really good dude. And when you go and you listen to everybody talk about them, everybody says good things about them. But they had this one dude that they was beefing with on YouTube. What the devil? Absolutely. Absolutely. One of them was us. The other one was a Hispanic gentleman. Wow. Yeah. Oh, well, there are ways, just so you know, there are ways. Yeah, I think you're right. That too. K Rich, I have a habit on social media. If I post a picture from a restaurant or something like that, just know I'm not at the restaurant. If I show you the picture, that means I'm long gone from the restaurant. If I tell you I'm eating at a certain place or a certain 9 times out of 10, I'm not there unless I'm live and I'm sitting in the restaurant. But 9 times out of 10, if I send you a picture, put it up on social media, I've already left, or that might have been the next day because I might have, or the previous day. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the previous day's stuff up. I'm not gonna put the same day stuff. I'm not gonna do that. And that's what I think all of you should do, especially women. If you're a single woman, oh Lord, I'm gonna get in trouble because y'all know I'm about to give some black women some advice because you know I'm supposed to not like black women, right? Black women, listen to me carefully. Don't you be putting all of your location. And here's another thing I want y'all to stop doing. Stop telling everybody on social media when you going on vacation. Post your vacation pictures after you come back. Don't be doing that, especially if people know where you live or they can look up where you live. These people are literally watching you on your vacation and going to rob your house. I forget what I just saw about a week or two ago. Somebody had literally done that. The lady was posting and the people was robbing her while she was posting the stuff. I said, oh my God. So when you go on vacation, black women, stop posting that stuff. Stop posting it. Stop posting it. If you want to start posting pictures from your vacation, post when your plane is landing back where you live at and you on your way to the house. I am so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Yeah. Well, guess what? The wife was recording. She, you know, when she ran back and she kept saying, "Are you effing serious?" She ran back to get her camera because her camera was on like the tripod thing that she had. And so she went and ran back to get it. So yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. This is some crazy stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me tell you something, Sheridan. I'm on a new wavelength. God is so good, Sheridan. Let me tell you something. God is so good. God is so good. And he's so good to me. He's so good to me because you know what it is? He allows me to see things sometimes before things happen. And so sometimes I'm just sitting back waiting on certain things to transpire. Like, okay, I'm just waiting. I know it's coming. I'm just waiting. So I'm well prepared, right? I love that about God because he will prepare you for some stuff. Oh, yes, he will. And everybody should keep their locations private. You should keep your locations private, especially if you're on vacation. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. The kids, Kevin, is the main deal, right? The kids are the real main deal. What did Aunt Esther say? Well, I'll go get some sticks and stones and I'll break your bones. And the name that will hurt you will be Esther. That's one of my favorite episodes too, by the way. That's why I know all the words to these episodes because I couldn't stand Good Times, but I loved Fred Sanford, which was way crazy. He was a junk man. I couldn't stand Good Times, but I love me some Fred Sanford and Aunt Esther because Aunt Esther, I guess she reminded me of the women from the church. You know, she do all that, all that mess, and she kept up so much mess with her mean self. Kevin, I hope not. I hope the family members will keep them together. Yeah, I do too. Because it's something to take on 5 kids, to take on 5 children. Oh, that's a mess right there. That's a whole mess. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a mess. It really is a mess. And I know ain't nobody safe, but I'm definitely letting you know. Uh-huh. Exactly. Yes, Sheridan, I agree. And that's the thing you have to know. Well, well, well. Yeah, some of them are. I don't know anything about those. Did he beat him in court already? I don't even know. Cause I'll be honest with y'all. I tell you I'm trying to protect my peace. I really am. I'm not watching this stuff. I don't know what's going on. All I know is they were supposed to bring 4,000 troops to guard two buildings, two federal buildings. It's like, what you doing, Donald Dump? What are you doing, Donald Dump? Donald Duck. Well, I'll put it to you this way. Yes, I think on some level they did underestimate him. And I think that here's the thing. You not thinking the beef is that serious, but the other person is really mad and pissed off. And when they encounter you, they're gonna try to snuff you out. And it looks like for me, Sin City Manny seemed to be like an X-type gangster kind of dude. So you know what I'm saying? Finney the Legend's over there laughing with his family and his friends, and next thing you know, he's gone. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. I don't even know this YouTuber, and I feel for his family. You know what I'm saying? I just feel okay. Now wait a minute. Can I get y'all to stop and hit the like button? Now I done brought to y'all a story some of you didn't even know anything about, and I ain't even done yet. We got a couple things. We're gonna laugh and then we're gonna get out of here. Come on, y'all. Really? Can I get at least 150 likes, please? Because I have another video I want to show y'all anyway. So let's wait on it. I'll wait on it. I'm going to sit here. Shout out to Respective Angle and Mary. Thank y'all for keeping me up to date. And for those of you, and I'll wait on y'all. I'll wait on you. Tonight, I'm fine. I'm fine with waiting. Shout out to those of you that are supporting the channel. I only need 7 more of you guys to support the channel with at least $10, and we've already met our budget. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Thank y'all so much. Somebody tell me where the likes are. Let me go over there. Shout out to all of you supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Where we at? I gotta see what the likes say. I can lean on you. Let me see what these likes are saying here. Okay. I got 99 problems, but a vlogger ain't one. Y'all go ahead and keep hitting the thumbs up button. Can y'all get me to at least 150? Bush people, can y'all fall out of the bushes, please, and hit the like button? No one will know you hit it, and it's free. Somebody did something down there. Sean Renee, thank you so very much for your support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Come on, y'all. Can you please, y'all know y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, Sheridan, I didn't like Good Times. Good Times was not my show. Now, my sister loved Good Times. The elevator never worked. Little things like this have stood out to me, even as a kid. The elevator never worked because Bookman could never get the elevator to work. Michael's pocket on his corduroy pants was always needed to be stitched up in thread. He always had a folded over pocket because, his clothes was always raggedy and teared. JJ was always making them stupid jokes that, he thought was super, dynamite. So I just hated that show. I just hated that show. I really did. My favorite episode of Good Times was when they thought the neighbor was eating dog food and she brought over a meatloaf and they sat down at the table and started praying. And they said, "The Lord is my German shepherd." Oh, that's my favorite episode. The one episode of Good Times that I will remember is when they thought the lady ate dog food, and she brought that meatloaf over, and everybody was like, "Well, let's dig in," and they were trying to pass that meatloaf around, and I forget who it was that prayed to about the Lord is my German shepherd. That's my favorite episode. Absolute favorite episode. Oh my God, that is so funny. Can you guys please hit the like button? Please hit the like button, y'all. I guess somebody is just being defiant around here. You just don't even want to hit the like button. My goodness. Kevin Moore, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so very much. I know I'm crazy, right? That's nuts. That's nuts. Um, he's Donald Dump because they can't never say his name. I will vote for Donald Dump, right? And then and then now everybody's mad and they want to take their vote back. It's too late. You should have thought about that before you did all the stupid stuff you did. I'm just saying. And then want to put it off on black women, blaming black women. Oh, it's the black woman's. No, it's not black people's fault, and especially not black women's fault. If y'all watch stuff on what is that, TikTok? These TikTokers is going off. These black women on TikTok is letting these people have it. Talking about it's their fault. Oh no, it's not. They letting them know. No, we told you who to vote for, and we told you what our choice was. You decided to do something different. I'm just saying. Shout out to Kevin Moore. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate your support. Thank you. Miss Lex talking about I love good times. I love Penny. I used to love Janet Jackson on there, but the rest of that, and Willona, I thought Willona was fine. That's just me, but I liked Willona. I thought Willona was hot because she always was, dating and trying to get somebody in her life. Willona was something. And Willona, the lady who played Willona, she actually wrote the theme song to like the Jeffersons and like a couple of them TV shows. So that lady was really something else. And guess what? She went to Noel Jones's church right along, from what I hear, right along with Ollie from is it, oh God, y'all help me. What's Ollie's group name? Oh, y'all gonna really hate me now. My brain is fried. It's not the Four Tops. What's the other group? Oh God, Marcellus. How you gonna forget this group? What is wrong with me? What's the name of that group? Some of you old heads, y'all ought to know the name of the group. Ollie, the singer, the lead singer. Treat her like a lady. What was the name of the group? Oh, they did a whole movie about them. Oh, the Temptations. The Temptations. Wow, why y'all do me like that? Yeah. So yeah, they all went to Noel Jones's church, believe it or not. Yeah, the Jeffersons was my show too, because they moved on up and got the heck on out of there. So yeah, absolutely. 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 Yeah, Willona was Willona was the thing. Yeah, the Temptations. Thank you, Moni. I couldn't. I I could not even think of that. That is so sad. And I love the Temptations. That's what's so crazy. I guess in order for me to remember, you know what I'm gonna have to start doing? Merry Christmas from the Temptations, like Daryl. That'll get it and stay and stick in my memory. I seen her recently at Whole Foods. I do security at. Who, Willona? Not Willona, the other girl, Thelma. You saw Thelma? Because Willona's dead. All y'all, oh, thank y'all. Y'all all was on it. Y'all sure was. Y'all all was on it. Man, y'all was on it. Good Lord. Well, I was trying to, uh, yeah. That's one of my favorite songs is Treat Her Like a Lady. He brought the Temptations back with that Treat Her Like a Lady. Because they was kind of like wasn't doing all that well. And then they brought Ollie in and then they took off again. And they were traveling and singing and doing all kind of stuff in shows. But the music business is such a nasty business. Speaking of the music business, shout out to those of you that are supporting the channel. Hold on, let me get over here so I can give my shout outs properly. Melanie, thank you so very much for your support. Shout out to Melanie, Marshall, and Sabrina. I only need 6 more of you guys now to support the channel. My brain is fried today. I'm thinking of so many different things that I have going on. Shout out to all of you supporting the channel. Y'all got me. Speaking of the music business, let's go here. You all know that they had, I thought this was the funniest thing since sliced bread. Y'all know that they had the BET awards. I don't watch the BET awards. I haven't seen. Hold on. I don't watch the BET awards. I really don't be watching a lot of stuff that BET does. If I'm gonna be totally frank and honest with y'all, I stopped watching BET a long time ago, right? But the BET Awards, and they actually had their award show, you guys. It was hosted by Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart had some interesting comments for the one and the only uh, Kurt Franklin. He had some really interesting comments for Kurt Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. And let me go to 649 because I got the absolute deal for this. So let's go here. Let's go to 644, and we're going to use fair use for this, just so that I can make sure you understand. Fair use allows for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, and that doesn't infringe on copyright. Okay. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin, now listen, I'm not a real big Kevin Hart fan, but I can honestly tell you that was funny. That was funny as heck. I'm trying to tell you that was funny as heck. In other words, he actually told him, don't come up here. He used the D word. We'll just say eggplant popping. You got what I'm saying? And man, that whole crowd went up in laughter, dude. That was hilarious. Now, believe it or not, all of the gospel artists are actually quite upset. And the reason why a lot of them are upset is because it seems that this young lady, Gorilla, what's her name, won one of the awards for best gospel, the Bobby Jones Gospel Award or whatever. Let me tell you, that set off a firestorm with these gospel artists. They felt some type of way about that. And if you listen to Gorilla's speech when Gorilla, I don't know. Listen. Gorilla, whatever her name is, it is what it is. Whatever, Gullah Island, whatever the hell her name is. Now listen here. Don't you start with me in this chat. I'm a 50-year-old man and I don't listen to none of these people. I don't know what their name is. Gorilla, Glorilla. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying. A tisket, a tasket, in a basket. I don't know what the name of it is or what her name is, whatever. I do think she's a sweet girl. I think, I don't have anything against her. I just don't, whatever the name is. Glorilla. I think I said that right. Finally, right? Glorilla. That's what the name's supposed to be. Glorilla. Okay, whatever. Y'all gonna make me have to go drink some tequila. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing this to me today? For real. This is what y'all doing to me today? You want to do this to me? Talking about some gorilla. I don't know these people. And the older I get, the more I don't even be trying no more. Y'all still be trying? Because I don't even be trying no more. I don't know half of these people. I really don't. I don't know none of these people. I don't know none of these folks. I don't know none of these folks. And I guess y'all do, because I don't know none of them. Nope, not me. But yeah. So that's interesting. Very interesting. There was another thing I wanted to tell you. Oh, let me tell y'all something. And see, this is why, and speaking of social media, because remember we were talking about that other case, right? Okay, so before I get into this other story, I'm gonna take a break on that one. But let me tell you something. This social media is a mess. And this social media is going to get a lot of people in trouble. I'm going to tell you another story here in just a second. But there's a lot of stuff going on around social media, guys. And I got to tell you guys about another TikToker. She got kicked off of the TikTok platform. And y'all won't believe why she got kicked off of the TikTok platform. But if you haven't hit the like button yet, take this opportunity to fall out of the bushes and hit the like button. And get yourself something to drink real quick. You got about a minute and so a couple of seconds, and we'll be right back. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease Channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family, where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. Hello, everybody. I can help you with YouTube. If you are looking for some help with growing a YouTube channel, starting a YouTube channel, I've been starting and stopping channels and growing channels, oh my God, since 2007. That's about 2 years after YouTube started. So I can definitely help you, give you some great advice, give you some advice to help you grow your business, your brand, and all of those types of things. So just reach out. There's a link in the description below, and the moderators will put a link in the chat for you guys as well, so we can definitely help you out with that. So book a free consultation. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll give you 15 minutes where we'll kind of chat it up to figure out where you're at in your process, and then I'll see if I can help you. Okay. All righty. So talking about social media today. Here goes another crazy story. A girl, a TikTok influencer, was standing outside of TikTok's headquarters, crying and hollering and screaming. That's her right here. We'll watch this in a second. Begging TikTok to take her back and to let her come back in on the TikTok platform because TikTok banned her. Why did they ban her? Because she paid some woman, a homeless woman, $20. The homeless lady couldn't swim, but she gave her $20 to jump in a Texas lake. Talk about doing something for a click, like, and a view. You're going to pay a homeless person $20 to go jump in the lake. Now, there's a lot of people on this here internet that I would like to see go jump in the lake. First of all, I'm not going to pay them to do it. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. I ain't giving nobody no $20 to go jump in no lake. I ain't doing that. As a matter of fact, I might push you in the lake, but I ain't going to pay you $20 to jump in the lake. That's just not what I'm going to do. So she paid somebody $20. She decided to get these people $20 on a larger scale. So her name is Natalie Reynolds. She's a California-based content creator, and she shared the video on X. Oh, and see, Moni knows more about this than me. I just read this story today. Moni said she targeted homeless people all the time. How disgusting. And that's why her butt ain't on the platform no more. That's why her butt ain't on the platform no more. And ain't no sense of you running that to TikTok's headquarters and crying and screaming all that crap outside the door because you were knocking, but they ain't gonna let you in. And that's your own fault, you idiot. Really? Because you know what, I don't really be paying TikTok and some of this social media that much attention. I know it's hard for y'all to believe, but some of this stuff I don't be paying no attention. These young people is paying people $20 to do all of this foolishness and do all of this kind of stuff. That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Moni said there's a few of them that do it. My God, from Zion. But see, if you're going after homeless people, that's a character situation there. That's a character situation. It's not like you're going up to random people saying, hey, I got this contest. I'll pay you $100, $500, things like that. I think, that might be good for a good laugh. But if you're targeting homeless people of all people, that's disgusting. Now, Moni, maybe one of you guys remember what's the name of the big YouTuber? He's a boxer. He be trying to do all the boxing stuff. What's his name? The white boy. What's his name? Y'all help me. that went through that killing field one time and was filming all of those dead people. I think they were like hanging from a tree or something. What's the name of that artist? The YouTuber. What was his name? But yeah, he got in a whole bunch of trouble. The one that boxes, like Floyd Mayweather and all of them, him. He got into big trouble at one particular, Jake Paul, absolutely. He got in big trouble. Or Logan. It was either Logan or Jake, one of them. Because I think Logan is the brother. Yeah, he got in huge trouble for doing that stuff. What kind of person could do those types of things? That's the thing that gets me. Like, what kind of person are you to do something like that? I'm just saying. And I ain't even gonna read her whole story because I ain't about to give her no play. I just thought this story was fascinating. Why are you begging outside of TikTok for these people to let you back in? And apparently, you all, here's the picture of her, I guess, in the homeless person or somebody. She's gonna pay him $20 to go jump in the lake. And you know what this reeks of to me as well? Privilege. It reeks of privilege. And to my white audience and to the folks that are watching me, because I know y'all watch, y'all listen to me. There's just certain things you have to be cognizant of the fact that you just shouldn't be doing. When you're perched from a privileged place, some things you just should not do. And this is one of them. Paying homeless people for things. Now, if you want to give out some money to some homeless people, okay, I'm with you there. But paying homeless people to jump in a lake, I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't think that's a good idea. I'm just saying, I really don't think that's a good idea. That's not a good idea at all. At all. Yeah, well, Gerald, that's one thing. Well, if you needed that damn $20, excuse my French, you wouldn't have been saying that. You'd have took that darn $20 like most of these homeless people would have done. But see, the sad part about it is if you would have took the $20 first and jumped in the lake, now your $20 is wet and so are you. And you don't want to trust the person that when you get out of the water, they still going to be there to give you your $20. Because what if they was a jerk and they ran off with your $20? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust none of these people as far as I could throw them. It's disgusting. But doing that kind of stuff to homeless people just shows that you have no heart. And you have absolutely no heart. You have absolutely no heart. Absolutely. What's this? I'll buy them food and knock it out of their hands. Oh Lord, that's so funny. You all are so funny. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Well, tomorrow is our fist fight Friday night. That's when we all come together and we actually just talk about whatever random topics that we choose to talk about. And I want you guys to be prepared to tomorrow to come up and share the screen with me. I'll just shoot the breeze, but we are. And Daryl Moore will probably be joining us tomorrow if he can, because I told him I want us to get back to our Friday nights. And Daryl Moore and I just, talking about trending topics. So if Daryl can be our special guest tomorrow, he will be our special guest tomorrow to lead us off. Y'all know how me and Daryl are when we get together. We have lots of fun and it gets crazy. I got you. I understood it. Yeah, I understood it. I understood it. Yeah. So it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So hopefully if Daryl's available, we'll be here tomorrow cracking up. I talked about Karn yesterday, Sheridan, and I have no desire to talk about Karn today. I talked a little bit about Karn, but these people get what they get with Karn at this point. They're going to get what they get. They're going to get what they get. And I do not feel bad. If you stupid enough to keep fooling around with Brian Karn, talking about he's Prophet Brian Karn and Pastor Brian Karn, Sheridan, they're going to get what they deserve. Who was doing that? That had to happen on somebody else's channel. That had to be a mess. I wouldn't want to watch that anyway, but y'all are something else. Respective angle, y'all are something else. Y'all are something else. But I did share it, and I talked about Brian Carn. I've actually made about 2 videos over the last week on Brian Carn. I think yesterday's video was my best video. Oh, I don't know nothing about no Dave Chappelle. See, I didn't even watch Dave Chappelle. I know. Oh God, did I say that out loud? Saying you didn't watch Dave Chappelle is like, black people, like they want to revoke your black card. I don't know nothing about that stuff. Yeah. And I'll be up, Sheridan. So if you need to text me or reach out to me on Instagram, you can. But yeah. Yeah, you got to hide your wife from Brian Carn. Hide your wife, your children, your nieces. Some people say your nephew. I mean, you got to hide everybody. Man, that's crazy. Shout out to Respective Angle. Respective Angle's a new mod on the channel as well. Shout out to Mary. Mary is also a new mod on the channel as well. And probably over the next couple of days and weeks, I'll probably be modding a few more of you guys. So I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and hanging around the channel. So thank y'all so very much. I really do appreciate it. So shout out to all of you guys. I do appreciate you, and I want you guys to know I do. And we are going somewhere. I know some people, are a little bit frustrated, but I want you guys to understand something. We're going to do what we need to do over here at the Mad Church Disease channel. Our voice will be heard. We're reaching a broader audience. We're still growing. We've had about almost 500 new subscribers in the past. How many? We're on our 11th day or 12th day of the month. We've had about 500 people subscribe to this channel almost already. So we're almost at 18,300 subscribers right now. So that's where we're headed. We actually crossed over today over 2 million views on this channel. Okay. If you realize how many videos I have versus how many videos everybody else has, in order to get 2 million views, I did 2 million views without having all of those videos. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we crossed over 2 million views, by the way, too. Yeah. So yeah, we actually did. We crossed over 2 million views. Yes, thank y'all so much. Now, I actually, if you guys have a Facebook account and you are not subscribed or following me on Facebook, please make sure you go to the Mad Church Disease Facebook page and subscribe. Also, guys, I'm trying to tell you guys in a minute, you guys, some of y'all might end up missing some lives because you are not subscribed to the newsletter. Sign up to the newsletter and the SMS text service. So when I get ready to go live, whether I'm on Instagram or whether I'm on TikTok or whatever, you guys will be notified because I'm going to start probably going live on Instagram as well as TikTok. So you guys need to make sure you are subscribing to the newsletter. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys about to make me. Shout out to Tracy. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your help. We only need 5 more of you guys to support the channel tonight with $10. If you are watching the replay and you want to support the channel, the support information is in the description below. All right. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun because I can't wait to start using the SMS text service. But we passed 2 million views already, you guys, which is amazing. And y'all got to keep in mind, I took 2 years off. Keep that in mind. I took a whole 2 years off. We would probably be well over 20-something thousand subscribers if I would not have taken those 2 years off. Just so you know. But that's okay because we're about to do our business and we're about to do whatever what we can do, right? And so I'm playing with the graphics, as you guys can see. I'm going to be doing some new different types of style of graphics. You guys know I'm not the best with this. I make these things myself just so you understand. So we're going to have all different types of graphics. We're going to have some moving backgrounds as well. I'm going to be dressing these up a lot nicer. So you guys will be able to see these things as well. And so we got a whole lot of stuff. I spent a lot of time. That's why I told y'all I was somewhat tired today, because I had so much stuff going on, right? But just so y'all know, we're working and we're moving and we're doing the stuff that we need to do to build our channel. Okay. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Sheridan. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do appreciate that. And Catherine, thank you so very much. You know, we had crossed over when we crossed over 18,000. Trust me, I wasn't in no mood to celebrate. I could tell you that. And I think that was kind of by design. You know, some people just love frustrating your life, you know. But I'm grateful to God. Let me tell you something. I'm really grateful to God. I'm really grateful to God. I'm really grateful for all of the people that are reaching out to me behind the scenes. And some of the folks that we're going to have on this platform. I'm so grateful. I'm so very grateful, because I know what's about to happen, you know, and I'm so very grateful. And that's another reason why I'm trying to, you know, broaden this platform and give this platform a lot more space and place. Can y'all realize when you don't have to fool with a lot of drama and a lot of mess, how things just work and you grow and you don't have to be dealing with a whole bunch of stuff, right? You know, but the thing is, you just want to make sure that you're not having to deal with a bunch of internal mess, right? Because you don't want to internally implode, right? So you want everybody around you to be good. You want everybody to be good. So I'm just very, very grateful. Last thing, apparently, Marvin Winans is in the middle of a lawsuit right now. Not him personally, but somebody that was connected to the church, because there's hundreds of thousands of dollars missing. But see, here's the thing. Every single time I come on here, I sound like a broken record, because I keep having to say, I told you so. Don't y'all remember when I told y'all that people were stealing money? And there was a reason why this church had not been built? Come on, y'all forgot. I'll tell you tomorrow night, respective angle. But I think St. James talked about it on his platform. So you might want to go over there. I think he did a whole video on it today. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Didn't your respective angle? You don't remember me telling y'all that this is the age of the thief and the liar? And if you were a criminal, this is going to be a howdy doody time for you, because you're going to be able to get away with a lot of stuff. Y'all don't remember me telling y'all that? Donald Trump is letting all kind of crooks off, and they just lying. Everybody lying through their teeth, lying on folks. Just lying through their teeth, because they like mess and they want to keep up stuff. You know, folks, it's a trip. I'm telling y'all. And I had to, and the Holy Spirit had to deal with me today. I did a good teaching on brokenness, and God had to remind me of something, even in my own teaching, because trust me when I tell you, God has to give it to me first before I give it to anybody else. And I was like, oh, okay. For the Christian, turning the other cheek is a responsibility. Now you don't, that don't mean you to let people sit up and beat you up, but you know what I mean. Turning the cheek is, turning the other cheek is really important. Listen, Lynn, that is the golden question. And he over there singing, no other name, Jesus. Everybody, no other name, But you know my name, because I keep having to bring you $300 and some every time I turn around. And that's the only way they've been able to keep this stuff open. And I think that's the only way they've been able to keep the IRS in the city of Detroit off their back. Look at this. That's over $250,000. God. Okay, Catherine. Okay, Catherine. You all may not remember this, but I remember. I was on St. James's platform one night, and I was telling you guys, I said, again, you cannot build and steal at the same time. Do y'all not remember when I told you, whoever the person was who was responsible for managing the money. Because Marvin had that video, and y'all remember I played a video because I even had it on my own channel where I played the video. They were talking about God told him to build him a house and all that crap, right? And I said, whoever that man was that was controlling the money, them folks didn't know what they was doing. And I told y'all that on that platform. And look at what's happening right now, $350,000. I told y'all these people didn't know what they were doing. And you know how I could tell? Because I've been here. I've been there, done that. You know how many churches let me count. One, two. I've helped build almost 3 churches in my lifetime. Three churches. Now, who's responsible? Who's really responsible for $350,000 from getting stolen? Because that ain't Marvin Winans' money. That's the church's money. That's the people of God's money. That's those little old ladies who bring their last $5 and $10 and $15. That's their money, right? Who does this really land at the feet of? Now, some of you are gonna be mad at me for saying it, but you know where I'm going with this. It lands at the pastor's feet, the bishop. The people you put overseeing this work and overseeing the money, this lands at your feet. And I hope he can get that $350,000 back. I hope that lady, whoever it is, has to pay all that money back. She should not be, well, I can't say she can't get out of jail until she makes a significant payment. Because I'm going to tell you, they only pay you like $2 a day in jail, if that much. So you ain't going to make a lot of money in prison. Oh, man, I would be pissed. And I'd have a lot of questions for Pastor on Sunday. Pastor, how did you let this happen? Who is this? And we're trusting you. You understand what I'm saying? We're trusting you. We're trusting you that you're going to have the right people in place, because that's what y'all say. Didn't Donald Trump say he was going to have the best people? And all of them best people turn out to be the worst people, right? Come on, y'all. But then vloggers, people want to get mad at vloggers for having conversations about these people stealing money. I'm just saying, I don't feel bad at having these types of conversations. Not one bit. Not one bit. Yeah. Especially the person who is like the head board member. Yeah. $350,000 is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And y'all know the old Dr. Scrotum Sniffer's over there hemorrhaging money. He's hemorrhaging money. Them people he over there trying to get loans. Oh my God, he over there doing all kinds of stuff. I was told here recently that he applied for another loan and it was denied. But he on his way to Dubai. He's got a project in Dubai. You know, they're wealthy real estate people in Dubai. I sent you guys a thing today, all the private members. I sent you guys something about all this real estate stuff. You know, it should really make you question, because didn't the lobster lady and all these people have, you know, say that she had all these degrees and she was understood the bull and the bear and all of this kind of stuff. And I shared some stuff with the members. If you don't have a membership to the Mad Church Disease channel, grab you a membership today, because I shared some stuff with them, and I'm going to share something else with y'all tomorrow. I'm going to share a screenshot that someone sent me. I'm going to share a screenshot. Oh, Lord. Oh, yes, I am. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, Lynn. That's crazy. We just got robbed for $250,000, over $250,000. And you steadily got your hand out. Come on, give the best of your service. Come on, bring the offering. If you want to be blessed, y'all remember? Pay your tithes and your offering. You know, that's what they do. Nah, I ain't giving you no more money. He better get his motor running. Head out on the highway. He looking for adventure or whatever comes his way. He was born to tell lies. That's what he does. He was born to tell lies. He's just like his darn daddy, the devil. He's just like his darn daddy, the devil. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And they $350,000 is missing. Oh, he wouldn't get another dime from me. Oh, I would stop all giving. Oh, I would stop all giving, including whatever tithe or offering. I would stop all giving. Pastor, we need to have a meeting. Can we have a meeting? May I have a meeting with you? But see, here's the thing about Marvin Winans that some of you don't know. He's really arrogant. He is a jerk. You hush your mouth. This is some good singing over here. You hush your mouth. This is great singing over here. Marvin Winans is a jerk. I'm just the only person. I'm just willing to go on and call a spade a spade. He's a jerk. Isn't that almost like, what's that guy's name down there in Houston, Texas? Osteen. You remember when they found all that money in the church's bathroom in the wall? Y'all remember? They found all that money in the bathroom. And whatever happened to that money? Nobody ever, you know, how did that story just went away? You remember they found all that money and all them checks and things in the wall? I know y'all got to remember that story because I done told all of these stories. I wonder what happened to all that money. Y'all know that story just disappeared. You heard nothing else. Nothing else. Interesting, isn't it? Isn't it interesting? Very interesting. I'm just saying. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. But y'all know we're on TD Jake's watch as well. I'm anticipating some movement in this situation. I'm going to give it about another 2 weeks. Probably within another 2 weeks, we're going to have some movement on that. I don't think it's going to take the judge long to make a decision on that. And I'm going to give you guys some more stuff here. I'm going to give you some more stuff. I think when the judge says that the case can continue, I think TD Jakes' team is going to make a motion for a summary judgment. That's what I believe. Because the moment that the judge says that the case can continue, then they can make a motion for a summary judgment. Because we all know Youngblood don't have no evidence. And when he makes a motion for summary judgment, that means that those people are going to have to prove or produce their information and their proof, and they don't have none. They don't have nothing. They don't have anything. That's why I say that case is not going to go too far. Y'all listen to me very carefully. I think as soon as the judge says that they can move forward with that case, I think the TD Jakes' team is going to move for a summary judgment. That's what I think is going to happen. Because why would they wait to try to spend thousands of dollars in court when they all know and we all know he don't have no proof? I would just move for a summary judgment. Type that up so quick and then make Tyrone Blackburn have to use AI to respond. Tyrone Blackburn gonna be in there. AI, can you help me? he gonna be typing in that computer. AI, can you help me? Can you help me? AI, like Michael Jackson. You know how Michael Jackson? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Here go Tyrone Blackburn over there. AI, are you okay? Are you okay, AI? AI, are you okay? Are you okay, AI? Because he gonna be asking AI all kinds of questions. Can you help me, AI? He gonna be asking AI all kind of stuff. And he gonna get his behind handed to him. Do you hear me? That's what's gonna happen to him. That's absolutely what's gonna happen to him. All right, guys, I've been on here for an hour and 34 minutes. I done been on here long enough. I got stuff to go do. Remember, tomorrow's Fist Fight Friday. I hope to goodness that I can have Daryl with me on tomorrow, because I need to laugh. I need to get my mind off of some stuff and have a good time. All right. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, they smooth criminals. You know they smooth criminals. You absolutely know they smooth criminals. Come on. And you know who's some smooth criminals too? The people over there at Perfecting Church. Go ahead and tell them I said it. Y'all go ahead and tell them I said it. Them people over there at Perfecting Church, in my opinion, is some smooth criminals. They sure are. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon, and make sure you press all notifications, so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a member, a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button, or somewhere around here, so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.